Next, glucose. Preparation of glucose. So glucose is naturally occurring and that is freely occurs and naturally as well as the combined form. The combined form means there is sweets as like fruits that is present sweet taste, honey like this. So grapes. So yeah, many fruits that is sweet in taste, so that it is naturally and combined forms also available. We can prepare from sugarcane, that is sucrose. First method is sucrose. The molecular formula of sucrose is what? C12H22O11. So this is the molecular formula of sucrose, and this this boiled with dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid. So dilute sulfuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid. In alcoholic solution, glucose obtained, that is glucose and fructose is obtained. That is the same molecular formula C6H12O6 and C6H12O6. Here this is glucose and this is a fructose. This is isomer. So same amount of glucose and fructose is yield is comes out. Okay. Then preparation from starch. Preparation from starch. The starch or cellulose. You can use starch or cellulose. See the formula of molecular formula of starch C6H10O5 n times. This number of times and n number of water molecules. In the presence of acid and that is in the presence of dilute sulfuric acid and boiling at 2 to 3 atmospheric pressure to form glucose C6H12O6. This is glucose. Okay, this is the preparation method. The next is the structure of glucose. Structure of glucose. See, the formula is what? C6H12O6. Molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. The structure of glucose like this: CHO, CHOH 4 times and CH2OH. Here one aldehyde and the function alcoholic hydroxy groups are present. 5 hydroxy group and 1 aldehyde group is present. So here the free aldehyde group is available in glucose. We can write when the molecular formula is this. Suppose the glucose treatment with hydrogen iodide on heating. Treatment with hydrogen iodide on heating, what will the product is obtained? N-hexane. N-hexane is 6 carbon atom. I'll write here the product CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2 and CH2 5 6 N-hexane. So this that all 6 carbon atoms. Look at here that all 4, 5 plus 6. So 6 carbon atoms are linked to the straight chain. So it will come N-hexane. Then glucose react with hydroxyl amine. When the glucose react with hydroxyl amine. Hydroxyl amine formula is what? NH2OH. In treatment with hydroxylamine to form oxime. So oxime is CH double bond NOH CH OH 4 times CH2 OH. So this is called oxime. When treatment with hydroxylamine to form oxime. So the NOH group indicates oxime. Then a reaction with hydrogen cyanide. Reaction with hydrogen cyanide to forms what? Cyanohydrin. When treatment with hydrogen cyanide to form cyanohydrin. That is cyanohydrin like CnOH, then CHOH 4 times and CH2OH. So this is called cyanohydrin. So this is the various reaction. We will see react with bromine water and acetic anhydride. React with the bromine water. Bromine water, Br2 bromine water, to form gluconic acid. So gluconic acid means that is the carboxylic acid group is present. So CHOH 4 times and CH2OH. Here only the aldehyde groups converts to the carboxylic acid group when treatment with bromine water to form the gluconic acid. This is called gluconic acid. Then reaction with acetic anhydride. When reaction with usually before this gluconic acid, that is the reacting with the mild oxidizing agent, like this is the mild oxidizing agent. Bromine water is a mild oxidizing agent. So because of that indicate the carbonyl groups. Look here, the carbonyl groups present in the aldehyde compound, okay, in glucose compound. Then react with acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride means this glucose react with acetic anhydride. When react with acetic anhydride to form glucose pentaacetate. So here the presence of 5 OH group, here 4 OH and this one presence of 5 OH group, but that is attached with a different carbon atom. For example, CHO, CH, O, C double bond O, CH3. See, this indicates that is acetate form, CH3COO. This means acetate, the same thing. This is 4 times. Just removal of this hydroxy group and addition of this, and here also one hydroxy group, here also removal of that hydroxy group and addition of that acetate compound. So this is called pentaacetate glucose. Now glucose pentaacetate. Name is glucose pentaacetate. Okay, this react with acetic anhydride to give this. Then that glucose undergoes an oxidation process. For example, it undergoes an oxidation process. To give saccharic acid. It undergoes oxidation process to give saccharic acid. COOH, CHOH 4 times and COOH. So this is called saccharic acid. when that same yield, so look at the saccharic acid, an oxidation with nitric acid, that is glucose, as well as the gluconic acid. That's this gives the both the yield is the dicarboxylic acid. For example, this undergoes an oxidation process, means for gluconic acid COOH, CHOH 4 times CH2OH. So this is called gluconic acid. Gluconic acid. This is saccharic acid. Both this gives when glucose undergoes oxidation process to form saccharic acid, as well as the gluconic acid undergoes oxidation process to forms a saccharic acid. Here the this is indicates the dicarboxylic acid is present. That means these two COOH groups are present here. Then the spatial arrangements of three different groups, that is compound glucose, spatial arrangements of glucose, spatial arrangements of saccharic acid, and spatial arrangement of the gluconic acid, we can project with the help of Fischer projection formula. See, we can predict that exact spatial arrangement of this compound glucose, gluconic acid, and saccharic acid. Gluconic acid, and this is saccharic acid. See here, with the help of the Fischer projection studies, that is Fischer projection formula, using a Fischer projection formula. See, the studying of that, that is we can see the different OH groups where it is present. The spatial arrangements like this. The Fischer projection formula, number of carbon atoms for glucose 6, this also 6, and this also 6. All these are 6 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the aldehyde groups are present here, so we can write like this CHO, and the bottom of the 6th carbon atom CH2OH. This is a carbon, so remaining what? CHOH. C is present here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 C's are present here. The remaining hydrogen and the oxygen atom only we have to arrange. So Fischer projection formula like this: hydrogen and hydroxide, then hydroxide and hydrogen side, and here hydrogen and hydroxide, here also hydroxide and the hydrogen. So this is the Fischer projection of spatial arrangement of the glucose compound. Then the gluconic acid compound. The gluconic acid, the same way you have to follow. Just write like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here COOH groups are present, and the bottom of the carbon is CH2OH. The same way you have to follow the OH, H, H, OH, and OH, OH, H, and H. So this is the spatial arrangement of the gluconic acid that is projected in Fischer projection formula. And then saccharic acid, same thing here also, follow 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also OH, OH, H, OH, H, OH, H, H, COO, H, COO, H. Here, this is the gluconic acid. The number of CHOH is 4 times are present. So that look at here, CHOH. CHOH one time, CHOH, so 2 times, CHOH 3 times, CHOH 4 times. So all these compounds are same like this, only changes the functional groups. Okay, first carbon and sixth carbon. So this is the spatial arrangements of this glucose, gluconic acid and saccharic acid. See, glucose is correctly named as D plus glucose. And D and L form. Here, the D indicates the configuration of the compound, and the plus sign indicates that is rotation of the that is optical, whether the compound is optically active or inactive. So this is a pure experimental studies. We can say one compound is D configuration or L configuration, that is D and capital D and capital L. But we cannot say the compound, simply we are seeing that compound, we can say that D or L configuration. This plus sign indicates dextro rotation. If the minus sign indicates levo rotation. Simply represents small d and small l. So this is a pure experimental studies. We cannot say the compound is plus sign or minus sign. That we can complete with experiment studies. But we can say the compound is D configuration or L configuration. So the capital D and small d is entirely differ. This indicates the configuration and this indicates the rotations of the compound. Okay. So here this means optically active, that is optical activity. Studies about the optical activities, this notations. For example, say in glyceraldehyde. So relation with this glucose relation with the glyceraldehyde. So glyceraldehyde molecular formula is CH4, CHO, CHOH and CH2OH. This is called glyceraldehyde. So glyceraldehyde. This glyceraldehyde we can write with the Fischer projection formula. So this CHO we can write like this, CHO, and the CH2OH and the CHOH, C is here and OH and H. Look, we can write two different forms. Another one is just converting this OH, that means changing of the interchanging of the H and OH. CHO H OH CH2 OH. See, this is correctly named as plus glyceraldehyde. And this is minus glyceraldehyde. Here look at that OH group only changes. So this indicates plus, that means dextrorotatory compound, that is the dextrorotatory compound, and this is a levorotatory compound. So it indicates plus sign, so that this, and this is minus sign, so that this. So this is a pure experimental studies. This is chemically correlated with plus and minus isomer, that is the plus isomer, the glyceraldehyde said to have D configuration. For example, this CHO that same compound, this we can tell D because the OH group present in the right hand side, we can tell D configuration. So the already we have seen here plus glyceraldehyde, so that D plus glyceraldehyde. The similar way in glucose also. the glucose, D plus, already we said D plus glucose. So D plus glucose, the same way we are following here, CHO, OH, H, H, OH, OH, H, OH, H, and CH2 OH. So this is called D plus glucose. D plus glucose. Here, look at here, the both compound. From that bottom carbon, look at this is the this is carbon number 1 and this is carbon number 2 and this is carbon number 3. Here, this is the carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Look at the bottom carbon atom. The bottom carbon atom, that the next carbon, the chiral center. Which is the chiral center here? This is the chiral carbon. Chiral carbon means, see here also the chiral carbon. Chiral carbon means all the carbon atom surrounded groups or groups of atoms should be different. Here one is aldehyde group, one is alcoholic group, hydroxy group, one is hydrogen, another one is CH2OH group. So all these are different. So that these are called stereo center or asymmetric carbon or chiral center or chiral carbon. We can say like this. So this is a chiral carbon. So that chiral carbon present means that compound is haptically active compounds. Okay. So here the OH present the right hand side means it's said to be D configuration. Here also look at here why we are called D plus glucose mean from the bottom of the carbon compound OH group is present in the right hand side, so that it's a D plus glucose. Here also the bottom of the carbon, the next carbon is the chiral carbon is OH present in the right hand side, so that D plus glyceraldehyde. Here the plus sign purely experimental method. Only we can say whether the OH group is right hand side means D configuration. Is it clear? Cyclic structure of that glucose. OH group, OH, H, OH, H, OH, H and H. The CHO like this I am writing like this, C double bond OH. Now here already we see that glucose structure that explained most of the properties, but the reaction could not explain some structure like look, despite the aldehyde group glucose does not give skiff test and does not form any hydrogen sulfide addition product with sodium hydrogen sulfide. So this one is, and the pentacetate of glucose already we see with acetylation, that is acetic anhydride. Pentacetate of glucose does not react with the hydroxylamine, that is indicate the absence of free aldehyde group. Then the glucose that is found in exists two different form. There is two different crystalline form which are named as alpha form and beta form. See here the alpha form and the beta form we can write here. First the alpha form. C H, the first carbon, this is first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon and sixth carbon. Here just I am writing like this, OH, 1, 2, 3, 4 and CH2OH. Look at here, the bottom of this carbon, say look at this is 6-member ring, this is a 5-member ring. The 5-member ring, an oxygen atom goes to linkage of this carbon atom. This is going to be the linkage. Okay, so it will become what happens mean that C, the oxygen linkage to the 5th carbon atom of this group. The remaining OH group, I have to write like this: OH, OH, H, OH, and H. Now count the number of carbon atoms. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 carbon atom. Then hydrogen atom 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 here also 9. 9 plus 2, 11 plus 1, 12. So total 12 hydrogen atom. Oxygen atom 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So totally 6 of them. Now look at here, this form and the same compound. I am going to write like this. One, 2, 3, 4. The oxygen linkage CH2 OH, OH, H, OH, H, OH, H and H. See, look at this. The top of the carbon atom, this is the top carbon, first carbon. All these compounds having, this is the first carbon. When the presence of OH hydroxy group, the first carbon in right hand side, this indicates alpha D plus glucose, and the presence of OH group in left hand side means that is a beta form of the glucose, beta D plus glucose. Here this is not a carbon, this is a linkage of the carbon oxygen carbon linkage. Okay, this is not a carbon. Simply you can write like this also, just like a curve, using like this also. You can use in your textbook, just giving like this, but this is not a carbon. This gives only linkage of the group. Okay, you should not count this is a carbon, not like that. Okay, this is a linkage of. So when the OH group present in the right hand side is alpha, the OH group left hand side, that is the top carbon, that is beta. Okay, why one question will be rises, all some of the OH groups are present here, why particularly this OH groups attached to that mean linkage to get this carbon atom, why not this? Because see, this is a 6-member ring structure. 6-member ring. The next is 5-member. When the 6-member is more stable than 5-member, then 4-member, then 3-member. So here, the particularly the 5-member ring, the 5-member ring is more stable than 4-member ring. That is why the particularly the OH group is linkage this group. Okay, linkage this carbon atom, that carbon oxygen carbon linkage. So that is why particularly C5 carbon atom takes place. This behavior we could not explain, that is the open chain structure. So that is the proposal of that to OH group is added to the CHO group. So this is called cyclic hemiacetyl structure. This is a cyclic hemiacetyl structure. So the glucose is a 6-member ring, and this is a C, so that it comes from that pyrene structure. There is two different two cyclic hemiacetal form. Two cyclic hemiacetal form. To glucose differ only in the configuration of the hydroxide group. Okay, that is in C1 carbon atom. So also called, this is called anomeric carbon. Anomeric carbon. So anomeric carbons mean that both that's mean alpha form and the beta form. The both alpha and the beta form is called anomers. So the six-membered cyclic structure is called, this is a six-membered cyclic structure, so that it is called pyranose structure. So alpha or beta. So pyranose, pyran, it comes from pyran. Pyran structure like this. 5 carbon atom and 1 oxygen atom is linked. The heteroatom also. So this is called pyran. When draw into this glucose for this compound, just can write like this. This is pyran. It's come from the glucose structure will be right alpha form and beta form. That is a pyranose form. So that will become glucopyranose. Alpha D plus glucopyranose and beta D plus glucose pyranose. We can write like here, like this. Simply put, this. Just write here the number of carbon, the CH, first carbon atom HOH, the second and third is everything is same. So alpha, I am writing here alpha form of this compound HOH, simply opposite of OH, H. Here also simply OH and H. Then the last one here H, this H and this CH2 OH. So this oxygen is linked here. So this is the alpha form of the alpha D plus glucopyranose. Then the beta form of this glucopyranose, you can write like here. Here also you can write this carbon. The carbon first OH is present in left hand side. Here the right hand side. Just we have to write the OH in upper and the hydrogen is lower. Simply changes the OH group. Here the lower one, here the upper one. So it's the form is changed. Here the beta form. The other things are same only. H, OH, OH, H, H, OH, H and CH2 OH. Now count the number of carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here also the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 carbon atom. This is a beta D plus glucopyranose. Okay, so this is the alpha form and the beta form of this structure.